So before you proceed,
Okay.
I need to clarify something here. Now, from what you have emphasized, as in the more what you think of, the more is what actually happen or manifest. Now, I want to find out, because sometimes there's a shift in the mindset, a situation whereby you begin to, imagine some things, you begin to like, I hope, that kind of a thing. But most often, we don't see those things happen or manifest the way we are imagining. So my question now is there a percentage of your, like you said, the more of what is there, okay, it must get to a 50% level before it can begin to, happen,
Manifest.
or manifest? Is it, is there any, because, and how do you measure it? Because if we know this, you'll be able to tell, okay, I want this thing, because there's a difference between desiring a thing or being covetous or being jealous of a thing. For instance, you've seen a beautiful car and it's something, oh, you're like, I hope one of these days, maybe a friend bought a car, like something you've been hoping to have, to get one of these days, and then you see it and you're imagining and everything. So that's a different thing entirely, like the difference in being jealous or covetous. Okay, covetous is the right word now. And something you are desiring, you wish. So how do we strike a balance? Two questions in one now, please. I hope you understand me. One
Yes.
is, what's the percentage? How do you know, okay, up to this point, so you don't become obsessed with a particular thing, like the car I mentioned, like, no, I want this car, I'm desiring this, and you're being attracted to that, so you don't become obsessed. And then how do you strike a balance between desire and being jealous, and you're
Okay.
like, no, this thing, I must have it, I must get it by all means.
Okay. At this stage of our discussion, jealousy, covetousness, and all that does not play out yet. So we are currently talking about what you experience in life. Is it what you want? If yes, good for you, continue. If not, something is wrong. And the root cause of this is from your thought level. So jumping into the percentage, there is no percentage I can give here. What I will just say is, think more about what you want. For example, you spoke about the car. Okay, this lady or this person, this fellow feels, I want this car. I love this car and all that. I'm interested. I wish I really want to. She begins to think about it and all that. And then it so happened that maybe she has her own car, but it's an old one, and the car breaks down one day. And then before the mechanic will get there, it takes time, and then she decides to call the mechanic, please, you go fix it for me, and then decide to walk down. So while walking, maybe she gets a taxi, takes the taxi, and then the taxi breaks down, or something happened, and then she had to even just walk home or walk to her office, or she arrived late, and then she was scolded and all that, and then she begins to talk. I wish this would not happen to me. Why is my own like this? Is that not somebody else? Why is one? No matter how much she had showed interest, genuine interest, giving her thoughts to it, that she wanted that car, by those negative emotions, she's destroying that desire. The desire begins to go down. So the percentage of whichever or whatever is your predominant thoughts, predominant thoughts, that's what it works by. So if it has to be 100%, your predominant thought. If it has to be 70, 80, 90%, so no percentage, it is just about your predominant thought. Now, coming to the aspect of covetousness, jealousy, and all of the rest. Jealousy has an embellished negative emotion. Covetousness has an embellished negative emotion. When somebody is jealous, when somebody is covetous, there is no genuine happiness, gladness, celebration with the celebrant. Because if it is genuine, then that's not covetousness. That's just, I wish I have this too. I'm feeling happy. So that underlining negative emotion will ruin any wish that individual has. It will ruin it because somehow at some point, if the person drives past and like, can I pick you? Like, no, be going, no, be going. I don't. Is she the only one? See, she wants to show. She wants to. That alone is already killing whatever it is. So at that point, the person begins to feel, when will my own even come? How long will my own even take? The person is going down. So that is destroying it completely. So where there's jealousy, where there is, and all of those things, animosity can even set in. Grudge can even set in. Gossip can set in. So that will destroy whatever it is the person is interested in. So, but to come to the aspect of being obsessed about, so because you have to give it your very emotion, your very interest. Remember where I started with from? I said that feeling is the language of the body. Thoughts is the language of the mind. Your feeling sends out the information in terms of what you want. And then when you think about it, so when you feel it, you emotionalize it. When you think about it, you're actually imagining it. When you mix these two, you attract it. The longer you can hold these two ingredients, the quicker it gets attracted to you. I hope this answers the question.
Yes, you did. You did. You did. Summarily, stay positive. Remain
Absolutely,
positive.
stay positive. Yes. And then if an individual wants to know, okay, so how do I maintain it? Because really, trust me, it's hard. It's hard. It's going to be war. An individual that has maintained a thinking pattern of negativity. All right. So to now change it, because he or she has been experiencing negative things. Now to change it into, okay, I want to start thinking about what I want at an unconscious level. It's going to be war, because that thing will come. See, it is happening again. So for you to get conscious of it and stop it and begin, it's not easy. You're experiencing something bad. Naturally, you want to start feeling it. Come on, you start feeling, you're trekking, you don't have a car. You start feeling it. You're not happy. You're not happy. And then start imagining negative things. Naturally, you feel that. So how do you stop it? There are different ways. I'll just run through it very quickly, and then we'll bring the session to a close. One, surround yourself with things that can remind you about what you want. If there are pictures, if there are written comments, if it's meditation, you want to go on YouTube and download, meditation videos and audios that talk about what you want. For example, if it's financial goal, you want to be worth, let's say, $10,000 at the end of the year, you want to download videos that talk about that while you sleep at an unconscious level. You want that video playing over and over. It goes to rewrite what has been written in your program. And then somehow you discover that on an unconscious level during the day, this thought begins to come and play through. There's a way the mind works. We can't really conclude that in this video, but then this thing begins to interfere with your negative thoughts and begins to, over time, overwrite the negative thoughts you're having about your financial state or your relationship or your health or your business or your job. So I really do hope I've been able to attempt justice to this question, madam.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I have better perspective. I understand clearly now what actually attracts these things, and I hope others as well in similar situation are able to make adjustments when necessary. Thank you so much, my doctor. I do appreciate this.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you also to our viewers, those always staying glued to our channel. I hope you found this information helpful. Practice it, try it out, and then dropping your comments, dropping your questions, and then also sending your emails for your questions you have. Let's hear from you, and trust me, we will answer those questions. Thank you for joining us once again, and bye for now. Be well.